Hey guys, so continuing here on cache for common wallbang spots. This was the next requested map in the active duty map pool. But starting right off, I thought this was pretty interesting. I actually didn't know about this, but you can actually wallbang this truck. It does about 61 damage with the op, it looks like. It does about 4 damage with the AK. Yeah, 4, 4, 4, 4. So is it very useful? Maybe if you think someone's camping up here, and you have an op, and you know they're low on health. You know, that might be useful if they're on like 5 HP, if they're sitting right up here. Or something, maybe it might be somewhat useful, but again, I don't really see it being used that much. And of course, this entire garage wall pretty much is wall bangable with the op. And let's get an AK here. These garage doors, wall bangable with an AK or other rifles. But it is pretty common practice for a CT to hold this position and spam right about here with an op, sometimes even like over in here, over here. They'll spam through there. So if you get shot through that garage door, like if you're coming in over here, get killed by an op, you know, don't call wall hacks too soon. Of course, this red box, not really spammable at all. And if you get the right angle, a lot of people don't know about this, but if you get the right angle right over here, let's see if I can find it. It's a very particular angle. There it is. You can actually wallbang through this, but again, it has to be a very, very particular angle. As you saw, a lot of shots failed, but I believe you can actually do it with the AK as well. Where was it? Right about here? Yeah, you can do it with the AK as well. It does a pretty good amount of damage. 55. Unless that was just 5. Yeah, it's 5 damage. Decent amount of damage for what it is. But if you have an op, find yourself in that situation where you can wallbang through there. Again, kind of a particular angle, but you can do it there. You can actually wallbang up into here with the op. And if you aim right about here, it goes into the stairwell. So you can actually catch someone running up there. If you hear them... I'm stuck in the wall. If you hear them rushing into a main there, and you have an op, you might be able to get something by doing that. It doesn't do a ton of damage. It does 16 damage, but hey, that might be... I don't know, something useful, I guess. Through there does about 52 damage. So again, if you hear them rushing in, you might be able to get something. You know, they're coming up here, they're peeking this, and you hit them through the wall. That may be useful. Coming into a main here. Of course, this is wall bangable, same material. That was a pretty bad angle, but same material as the main garage over there. This, again, not really wall bangable. And I want to say thanks to Anders for this, from Room on Fire. There's an angle right here that you can shoot through. Very particular angle, but if you think a CT is holding there, or you know a CT is holding there, that's a very potentially useful wallbang spot. You know, I mean, 92 damage is pretty significant, but again, if you think someone might be camping up there, it might be useful to spam there. And with the AK spray, this used to be a common spot to spam through there, but as you see, they changed it. However, there is a very, very particular angle. It's a word I'm using very much this video, but if you look at this line right here, as you can see, I can spam through it. Pretty much no other angle with the AK, except for that one little tiny spot. You know, it's the same material, but this little line right here is where you can shoot through. It's a very strange thing, you know, it's that one little tiny spot, but a lot of people, they just go like this and they don't do much, you know, it doesn't go through. But if you aim right at this line, pretty much any angle, I think, it goes through the wall. So that's that line right there, the only part of this wall that you can aim or wall bang with the AK. Again, the garage doors can shoot through pretty much any gun. Doesn't do very much damage, but hey, it might be useful. Same thing on this side. It's the same door, but you know, you catch my drift. And then this door, actually, not many people try that one, but it's the same thing. That's actually not the same door. That's kind of like a hidden door. It's marked by that paint, but you get the picture. This over here, you can actually shoot through this part of the wall with an AK, and that is because it has this plaster white tarp thing over it. So you can actually wallbang with the AK through that. It doesn't do much damage, but hey, you might get some use out of it. Keep in mind, not this wall, only facing in like this. only the parts of the wall with the white tarp on it. You might see some people trying to do this with the op, spamming through there if they think someone's in squeaky. It's a pretty common thing. It's pretty useful, actually. If you know you're not going to be pushed from A main or something, you're standing right here, go for it. It does a lot of damage. If that's a headshot, they're dead. And of course, the squeaky door's wall bangable with even the AK or any other rifle, pretty much. It does a decent amount of damage. And again, this weird angle right here. Pretty strange, I don't know. These, you can't really wall bang. It stops not even a quarter of the way through. These are pretty solid. Once you hit the exact corner of it, like right about there. These boxes only really wall bangable with the op. Stops about halfway through with the AK. Catwalk, actually. All these metal grates, I think there's one on B site in Heaven. Same material. Can actually wall bang it with the AK, and of course the op will do more damage. Cannot shoot through this, actually. I see people trying to shoot through this pretty often, and not even with the op. Where'd my op go? Can you shoot through it? So it's just kind of a waste of ammo and waste of, well, your position information there. People try to shoot through this box, can't do it, not even with the op, unless you're shooting through like the corner of it. So there you go, 75 damage, and actually, some people don't know, but you can actually shoot into CT spawn from there. So if you're picking as a opper, look at that. Anyways, as an opper on T side, no one's peeking you or something, you're sitting right here, you can actually shoot into CT spawn. You might be able to catch someone as they push into Z. Now coming back into A site, this is a good way to get Overwatch banned. If you think someone might be saving in CT, as you can see, the op goes all the way into CT through this fence. You can pretty much shoot anywhere on these walls. Maybe not on these pillars, even on those pillars. And it goes into CT spawn, so again, good way to get Overwatch banned. Might be something you could try sometime, kind of pot shots. Will you ever hit the shot? Probably not, but here's more of these garage doors. Yeah, pretty good way to get Overwatch banned. I don't recommend it. Chances of you hitting someone, pretty slim, but hey, might be worth a try. Let's see what this angle is. That doesn't really go anywhere. So people like to sit right there. I don't know if you sit on top of the truck here. You can hit them like that. But again, very situational, very kind of random. These boxes, again, more of the same. Can't shoot them with the AK. Only goes about halfway through. Pretty common spot right here to spam. And I see a lot of people shooting this garage door, which is fine. However, you gotta get the angle right. You know, it's safer to shoot like this and hit the person that likes to sit right here rather than trying to get the angle right here, because as you see, if you're staying like this or something, sometimes they don't go through. See how these bullets don't necessarily all go through. But if you want it to be dead on, just stand, line yourself up with this, and kind of spray away at this wall, and you're pretty much bound to hit them. Unless they're like, I don't know, for some reason standing right here. And this is actually pretty interesting. Let me grab my op. You can actually shoot through this concrete wall. As you see, it's fully concrete, it doesn't have any of that tarp material. But it can shoot through this wall with the op, and if you think someone's going to be sitting right here, you can, I don't even know, try lining yourself up so that it goes through there, but you're not exposed. So right about there. People like to hold this angle right here. You can actually shoot through these wood boxes, by the way. It doesn't do tons of damage, but again, if you hit them in the head, it might be worth it. These boxes, spammable with the op, not the AK. This box, however, is, but not the bigger box. And again, these little metal catwalk things are wall bangable with the AK and the op. Here's more of that tarp material. I believe this is the only part of the wall you can shoot through with the AK. Yeah. And of course with the op, full damage. And something I found kind of interesting, maybe not that interesting, but I found it kind of cool. If you think someone might be camping right here, which is a pretty common camping spot, you can actually shoot through this wall with the op. Not with the AK though, with the op. You can shoot through it, and possibly even heaven. Let's see. Yeah, you can even shoot into heaven, so what is that angle? If you're holding like right here, you can shoot through into heaven like that and potentially get someone as they're pushing up here. So that might be something that you can try to get yourself Overwatch banned, but that's about it on cash as far as I could find. If I missed some wall bangs, definitely let me know. I mean, these of course are going to be wall bangable with the op. But if I did miss anything here on cash, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thank you all very much for watching, and see you next time.